Oh, look, guys, the Voice Memos app is recording, and now it is on there. So, hey, guys, how are you all doing today? It's recording, man. It's recording.
All right.
It's recording.
It's recording.
It's recording.
Who wants to do the intro?
Hi. We are the three people. We like to call ourselves the humans, and we like to talk about stuff.
What was the name that we
All
actually
right,
wanted?
hey everybody. It's the three of us here, Josh, Sean, and Ryan, and welcome to the Why Not Let's Chat podcast.
It's muffling.
Oh, do I gotta say that all over again?
No, man, you're fine.
Just like, what was the actual name that we had it?
Yeah, why not why not?
Yes! Hey guys, welcome to the Why Not podcast.
Why not podcast?
We did this podcast because, why not?
Yeah.
I'm Josh.
I'm a Sean.
Here's Ryan.
Yo.
And here's our guest today, Sean,
Hi.
who has something to say. Sean, what do you want to say?
Women are a very complicated topic for me. I don't know about you guys, but holy crap, are they crazy? Okay, I that was like the first thing that came to my head. If you guys got a better topic, please stop me.
I like how we spent like an hour talking in the car and then we just...
And then now.
And then now we just get out. Yeah, crazy, huh?
repeat everything.
Yeah. Okay. Girls complicated. Wow, they say it weird. Boom.
Well, to catch you up on what we've been talking about, sadly it was not recorded. Well, we were basically just talking about life and stuff, and what I can summarize from that is, life is crazy.
Life is crazy.
Life is crazy.
We talking relationship you have? It's gonna be like, whoa, that ended a little faster than it should, huh?
It's relationships like that where you kind of start to realize that, you know, I mean, all of us are in high school. We're going into our senior year. We just had these relationships in junior year feeling like they will last for a lifetime. And then
They didn't.
You start to slowly realize that you're kind of suffocating yourself when you feel like it's not a two-way street in a relationship. And that's when you have to look at yourself and look at your partner and just actually realize how you want the relationship to work. Because one person can't be working harder than the other.
Or
it has to be both.
Or alternatively, like, I don't know, there's always one guy who knows what's going on. They know that there's some distance that's going in between them, and you're too much in the relationship. You don't want to start anything too weird, and you're like, okay, screw it. I'm just going to give it some time. Maybe it'll pass through. So you just stay to the side. You ask her, hey, is everything okay? They say it's a little personal, you don't want to get involved, and you just want to give them space, right? You want to be that nice gentleman guy, and you say, okay, that's fine. Just let me know if anything goes wrong, right? And she says, okay. And then time passes, everything seems to be going smoothly. Then what do you a week?
Sean.
What?
This is a podcast, not a rant.
Sorry.
Put the damn phone down.
Sorry.
I was like, is this where the evil, like, the villain's assistant guy gets shot after he's talking too much by the villain?
By the villain.
Maybe.
He's just like, you're talking too much.
But yeah, basically, you don't feel like calling her out, and then next thing you know, it's a little too late to say, oh, by the way, yeah. Okay, that's it from me. What about you guys?
What a great segue.
Yeah, that's a great segue, I gotta say.
So our sponsor today is Pea Soup. What can you do with your peas?
Oh
You're
my.
in some deep trouble if you don't know.
Oh, god damn it.
Sponsor us, Wendy's. We need a sponsor.
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
If anybody is listening, please sponsor us. We need help.
We need money.
We need finances.
We are seniors about to go into college.
One of us is jobless. Please, we need a sponsor.
Oh, speaking of that, I might as well do a shout out for, hey, if you play the game Destiny 2, look up the account Rookie6678. He is willing to do paid recoveries for raids, nightfalls, quests. Anything you want, I can help you.
That link, though. We don't have a description right now, but...
Well, hey.
We'll figure it out.
Well, once we're rich and famous, yeah, don't worry. Podcasts like these, juicy. Don't worry about it.
Juicy, huh?
My beard just grew a little more after saying the word juicy.
juicy.
Wait. Could you imagine if you're like, if you're kissing a person and they actually get some of your beard hair in their mouth?
God.
That's what I always think. Like when a
God,
bearded guy is like making out hard with a girl or a guy, you have to imagine that, man, that girl must really love him, or that guy must really love him, because that beard must like scratch all over your face. You must get it like hair in your mouth, which is
This is disgusting, man.
You see, this is why you shave a little bit, because like around the mouth, like sure, mustache, sure, you can probably don't have to worry about that, but it's the little goatee that's like right underneath your lip. That's why you gotta shave only that. But apart from that, like on the edge of the chin, stuff like that. Yeah,
Sean, you just called him out.
yeah, Ryan.
Oh God,
I have
man.
a head.
Hey,
What? Yeah, don't worry, I have a goatee too. That's why I'm like.
I'm just saying, if Iron Man can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I just want to get that Tony Stark facial hair, man.
Yeah.
In honor of Tony Stark.
Yep. I even have the glasses. I have a jacket. I'm going for it.
Who wanted Cap also to kind of die? I mean, yes, he did sort of do that, but at the same time, it wasn't heroic death.
I don't know.
I mean, I wanted him to have that happy ending. And I do think that it was cool. But somewhere in the back of my head, I was like, but I really wanted to see them, like, do something with like, Tony and Steve. Kind of end their founding relationship in a better way, rather than just have it end in a snap.
Yeah.
Which is ironic.
Yeah.
I don't know, but imagine if they actually kept the scene where Thanos walks in and he goes, hey, you want to see something funny? You want to see something funny? And, he's like, "Yeet." And then
He's
next thing you know,
captivated.
hey, look, it's your head. Decapitated. You like it? You know, look at it. Taste it. It's your head. You know? It's like...
It was like, yeah, you see how he did this?
I have an intense question, guys.
All
All right, bring it on.
5 best moments. Go, Sean.
What?
5 best moments from Endgame. Go.
Well,
Start from 5.
5. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. You will. 4. Hawkeye. I'll do it. Black Widow. No, me. Hawkeye. Fuck. 3. 3.
One great way to summarize that scene.
3. Everyone is here. And all the Avengers, and
That's
it's like
3?
well, hear
What are
me.
your top 2?
Number 2.
Oh, this is where it gets tough.
Yeah.
Jeez. And I am Iron Man. Snap. That was
What's one?
tense.
What's
like,
one?
One. When everybody, like, we're talking warriors, captains, assassins, an actual god, all kneeled before
You're talking
this
about the
one
deleted
guy.
scene?
Huh?
You're talking about the deleted scene?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a deleted
That
scene.
was deleted?
Yeah, that was deleted. I know, I'm angry that it was deleted too.
Why was that deleted?
It was because that the funeral scene ultimately served the
Yeah.
same purpose.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case,
But still, I really would have liked to have it there because, like, there's more context to it. Like,
Yeah.
you see Bucky kneeling, and like, you see more emotion in him. And then also for Doctor Strange, like, you see that in his face that he has that guilt since, like,
And even Captain Marvel.
yeah, Captain Marvel, like, holy crap.
Brie
Like,
Larson being the genius that she is.
Brie Larson, she wants to be in a Metroid movie if they ever make it, by the way.
She signed, I think, a 5-movie deal.
yeah, that movie deal.
And I think she's the perfect Captain Marvel.
But yeah, number 1, it's gotta be proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
which one of us
All right.
is next?
Do you want me to go, or do you want you to go?
No, you can go.
All right. He wants me to go. Why are you putting it on my shoulder?
That way it's closer to you.
That's it.
We don't have microphones yet. We're working on a
Okay.
small budget. Deal with it.
Oh, God, okay.
We're in a car right now. My car. And we're doing this on a phone. It's
Yeah.
great. 9 minutes into the conversation, we're already getting intense right over here. Well, starting for the 5th, I have to go with Fat Thor. The whole scene. Yes, the whole scene of Fat Thor is just like, listen to me, new master.
The embodiment of a Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
Thanks,
and Thor.
thanks, Thor.
Thanks, Thor.
I love Korg. But yeah, it has to be 5th. It has to be that sort of realization, that sort of scene. It's a great block of just great dialogue, perfect acting in every way.
Chris Hemsworth, you're a god. Not just like... no, you're
He's
a
an
god,
actual god.
just like Thor.
Um,
Maybe better.
Can we talk credits? Is credits a part of that?
Yeah, I can.
Fourth has to be the signing off.
Ooh.
The signatures at the very end of the originals.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be there because like it's especially the Iron Man one where it was just like, and then like after that we get to Steve and he's epic and a little bit longer, but get to Iron Man and you're just like dun 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 dun. But yeah, when he does the signature at the end, he's just like, it's saying goodbye to a godfather. And at that point I was like, he's gone and he's not coming back and that character is gone. Nothing new is coming from him.
Well, until they do a reboot, it's coming. Don't
It's
worry.
with the MCU, with the way they've been doing it.
I don't think there's gonna be a reboot.
Like,
it's too good.
If they do a reboot, it's gonna be a really long time.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
50 years, 60 years.
We're talking like 2050. We're just gonna be old ass men, and then they're gonna say Robert Downey Jr. comes back for Iron Man
He's
69.
dead. He'll be dead by then.
Well,
Maybe
alternate
Definitely.
timeline.
he'll be 80.
Wait, no, alternate timeline. You know, it's like where
Robert
he
Downey
never
Jr.?
died. Yeah, where he never died.
So you're gonna say
No.
that they figure out like actual time travel in real life, and then one of the things they do is just bring Robert Downey Jr. from another timeline just to act as Iron
Yeah.
Man
Yes.
once again.
But anyway. Third. Oh, I gotta go with the Cap. and the hammer, and then Thor looking at him and like, I knew it. And then everyone lost their mind.
Everybody
He
clapped.
jumped up in the air and used the thunder, and that's when I was like, he's a god. He's the American god. He is.
Yeah.
He's like the one person in America that can be a god.
America. Yeah.
Dude, are we gonna get demonetized because
We
of
would
Oh,
get
well,
more likely.
don't worry, we'll put in censors. It's okay.
all right.
for a podcast?
Bleep. Yeah, it's okay.
Do they do demonetization for
Not for podcasts.
podcasts?
Yeah, no,
We
not
just
for
gotta label it
podcasts.
as, hey, we have no words. Don't listen unless you are cool.
Or we could just say uncensored.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who's actually cussed the whole time we've talked.
Yeah,
so-
it's very, very true. Two. Avengers Assemble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Avengers Assemble.
Oh, that's hot.
And then
Oh,
one. I love Captain America, and so I gotta put this one in. Having see that he actually gets a life.
Yeah.
That was
I
actually
just think I
really-
will.
The music in the background, he gets to go back home.
Yeah, that was a beautiful part of the
That's
film for
good.
me. Yeah.
Like that whole segment of like him saying, "No, I don't think I will." That's his own thing. He
Yeah.
gets his own thing. He gets that second chance that he had to throw away. And the fact that he was so perfect that he was still able to get that chance, he didn't want to miss it because he missed it the first time, missed it the second time, in Endgame missed it a third time, and he was not going to miss it that fourth
Yeah.
time. And he picked the exact right moment. And when Bucky said, when they had that exchange, I was like,
Like, yeah,
Bucky
knew.
knows.
Yeah, Bucky knew.
and Bucky is like, Sam, he wants you. And that's when I was like, oh, he's going to become Cap. And so, even though it's a little stingy on how good he's going to be as Cap, that ending with Captain America just having, like, I have everything that I wanted. That was more perfect than anything, was the fact that Cap got his moment. And same thing with Tony. Tony got, even though it was cut short, Tony got exactly what he wanted.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I mean, that, and now we have a Captain Falcon in the MCU, so I mean, you know, what can go wrong with that, you know?
If you couldn't tell, Sean is a massive fan of Captain Falcon.
Yes! Nintendo,
Alright.
make another F-Zero. I will pay you anything you want!
You don't have money, Sean!
Yes, I do! It's like
Hey,
$2.
that's what this whole podcast is for, all right?
Fine.
It's about making money.
Nintendo, man, just make it, please!
It's all about
Okay.
the money. We don't
Okay,
care about
Yeah, we
Brian,
don't-
top 5.
All right, my top 5.
You go.
Like, number 5 for me is like when Ant-Man sees his daughter, and it's like that's a very wholesome moment to me. Because like in the movie, like he's returned 5 years, and in that and then like to a father for Ant-Man, like, that's missing 5 years of your own daughter's life.
The acting as well from
Yeah,
Paul Rudd.
yeah, that's easily one of, like, if
He
not
was
Paul Rudd's
choking. He
best
was
acting
choking.
that I've seen.
He was
like-
choking as well. He was like he couldn't breathe, and that was like that's
Like,
real emotion.
I
That's
could,
when
like-
you have a scene in you.
Like, I could legitimately feel how Paul Rudd how Scott Lang felt to see his daughter, and like he misses 5 years, and like a lot has to have happened.
Honestly, are the MCU actors just all super amazing? Just honestly. Oh, the car's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to move right now.
Yeah, you okay? Nice. Nice. I don't even know what's going on. But
I
I'm
had
so
a
happy.
parking brake on,
Oh.
Nice.
so I had all of that on, and that was dumb.
Well,
And so I have to. I'm sorry. I'm turning it around while Ryan is doing this. So.
All right.
okay, Ryan, continue, please.
All right, my number 4. Like, there's so many good things in this movie, I can't really decide.
Did you watch it 10 times?
I watched it more than 10 times, good sir.
Okay.
Yeah, he watched it illegally.
Yeah, most
yeah.
of the
But
time.
it's not really legal because it's a loophole, and
Yeah.
some people don't realize loopholes.
Okay,
Yeah.
to those who watch over the pirate sites, you can't do anything to them now because it was such a long time ago. That's how
Yeah.
it works, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and the movie's out.
Yeah.
Movie's out.
Yeah,
so
take that, whoever is in charge of those websites. Ha!
Next, you know, a Disney police is going to be coming over.
Oh,
and
come
just
on, where are they going?
like, excuse me, you have tampered with
I'm
our
sorry.
personal law.
Ryan, or sorry, Sean just said, "What is Disney gonna do?" Dude, Disney
Never
can
mind.
do anything.
They can do anything
They
they
can
want.
pay an assassin and cover
And
it up.
act-
They
act-
have billions.
And actually, fun fact, as of recently, Disney is second place for the company that buys most explosives.
What?
Yeah.
What's
because
Disney gonna
Because
do?
the fireworks.
Yeah.
The fireworks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Like,
was
they
about
buy
to
the
say,
most explosives next to the U.S. Department.
Also, plus the fact that they also do movies, and so
Yeah.
some movies have explosions, like
Yeah.
Marvel.
I was like thinking, geez, Disney, what is Mickey Mouse planning over there?
Go home, Mickey.
Next time you say Goofy, like, "Goo-huh."
Next thing we know, Disney's buying Nintendo.
Oh, they're
yeah.
totally gonna do that.
They're
Yeah.
gonna buy Nintendo.
Like, eventually
they're
it's
gonna buy
totally gonna
Halo.
happen.
Mickey Mouse is
Yeah, they're gonna buy Microsoft.
They're gonna buy Microsoft and Bungie.
Mickey Mouse will be in Smash Bros.
They're
Yeah.
monopolizing the
Yeah,
crap,
they're
and
go-
no
they're-
one can do anything about it.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
Who can bring them down? No one.
No one.
Everybody wants them. I would love to have a Disney-run world.
Who wouldn't want to have
A
Disney?
theme park in every city.
I mean, imagine if Disney was Amazon right now. I'm just saying.
That guy's really creepy.
Which guy?
I'm locking the door.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's locked. We're good.
lots,
all
of,
right.
lots of these guys.
All right, but
He's like walking in. All right, are you on 3?
no, I'm on 4.
You're on
All right, sorry. Go,
Yeah, I'm on 4.
go on, man.
All right,
Sorry.
number-
Go, go,
We're
go.
sorry.
As I was saying, like, there's so many moments in this film, like, I can't quite decide, so this isn't my final list.
Just go 4.
All right, Mike, number...
It's not laminated, Ross.
Like, number... All right, number 4 is Thor talking to his mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
the
man.
feels, the
Yeah,
feels.
because, like,
Jeez.
Thor in Endgame, he's a mess. Like, God
Just
damn.
destroyed.
Yeah, he's a mess. Like, he's been putting this all on himself.
In
And then-
Infinity War.
Yeah, and then, like, with the whole thing, with his story arc, like, it culminates with him just like you get major hints of it in Infinity War where you go, and then in Endgame it's just fully there where, like he has he expects that people have high expectations of who he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's, like, having a breakdown with his mother, and then it's like his mom just tells him that you don't need to be what people expect you to be. You just gotta be the best version of yourself.
And it's so simple, but at the same time, coming from someone like her who doesn't even care what happens to her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like the most selfless thing that you can do, and that's so admirable, especially in film where a lot of it is me.
Yeah.
So when moments like that happen, where it's like this is about relationships, this is not like real moments that you want to have, other than the fantasy. This is not
Yeah.
fantasy. This is something that you want your parents to say to you.
Yeah.
And so when they came out with that, it definitely came from a place of I would want this too.
Now go
All
eat
right.
a salad.
And now,
Eat a salad, darling.
but number 3 for me, it's like, holy hot damn, how is this not in like everybody's top 5? Avengers Assemble.
Of course, man.
You didn't put it in your top 5, did you?
No, I sort of
No,
did. Everyone is
fifth.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like this has been like, what, 11 years, 10 years of build-up?
11 years of build-up.
Yep, 11 years of build-up, and then it starts off with Captain America just like beaten, and he's still like with a broken shield, a busted up arm.
He doesn't know as well.
Yeah, and he doesn't know that anybody's coming to
he's
coming to
still
support him.
willing to fight.
He still fights, and that is like a really great Captain America moment. But then the portals open, and Sam
went
yeah,
on
and,
your left.
yeah, and it's like,
good.
damn.
Chills.
And then suddenly, like, you have like entire armies, like armies, wizards, like the Ravagers from Guardians.
I lost my mind when I saw Spider-Man. I was
Oh.
like, yes!
Yeah, and
I
then
know he's gonna come back, but seeing him.
But
then
seeing Mr. Holland. Yeah.
But then slowly, like, seeing like all the heroes of the MCU coming back, and it's like, holy hot damn, this shit's gonna go down.
I'm just saying, this is only 3. There's 2 more that you gotta pick.
Game
Yeah.
over, Big Purple Man. You're
like,
dead.
like definitely, like this is like the best action, like maybe the best action scene for like movies that I've seen recently.
I think ever.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never,
ever.
I've never seen an action film, even with like a bigger budget, which is hard to say, but they didn't spend the most money that they could on this film.
You know,
And they didn't spend the most time. And I think rendering may have helped a little bit, but we've seen so much of it now that we're kind of used to, yes, this is Disneyfied, and yes, some of the physics are off, but we don't care about the physics. We care about the comics. We care about these characters.
we care about these characters, and we care about their representation on film.
I know, and then DC tried it. Didn't really go too well, but we don't talk about that.
They're coming back. They're coming back. I have hope. I have hope.
Don't worry, guys. Batman
Michael-
is still okay.
Michael B. Jordan hopefully is Superman. Like
We need a black Superman.
We do.
Straight up.
I wanted a black Spider-Man. I wanted Donald Glover. He was in the movie, just wasn't Spider-Man.
He's uncle of Miles Morales.
He is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I heard that lore. That's cool. That's
All right.
going to happen.
All right, buddy. Number 2.
Number 2, it's like number 2 and number 1. It's really hard for me.
It's stingy. Yeah.
Yeah, because like number 2 and number 1 for me are like
Say
like,
number 2.
Like
Don't
well,
tell us the first one.
well, it's really I can't decide which one's which.
You have to decide.
Come on, buddy.
We'll know that it was a tough decision.
All
now
right.
that you said it.
All
but
right, yeah, okay.
Just tell your
Like,
2.
I
tell
like
your
Iron
2.
Man snapping his fingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, and then like it's like he realized, like Doctor Strange going like, this is the one timeline, and you know what you got to do. And then
Like that as one moment.
yeah,
Okay.
and then it's just no, like I'm including like from Doctor Strange to him getting the stones,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
and then it's like you can see it in Robert Downey Jr.'s face, like the way he's acting, like you know that Tony Stark knows that this is the only thing he has to do, but he has to leave the family that he built during the 5 years of the snap.
And he let the whole team know that I'm gonna say this. If everything goes right, but if something goes wrong, I gotta tell you my priorities. I gotta come back home.
Yeah.
And even that underlying statement at the end as well, with him saying that, what am I gonna say? What am I even saying? Everything's gonna work out the way it should. And so that was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect for his daughter to know, for the whole team to know. That was perfect.
Yeah.
And what was your 1?
And number 1 is the funeral, because like just like
Man.
you
You can
see
put that as a whole.
okay, then
Like
yeah.
just like you can say Iron Man death, because there's the build up, there's the moment, there's the aftermath. I can say that's one whole thing.
Because
You
like
can say that as like
all
one
right.
whole thing.
then like honestly, personally, my favorite superhero has always been Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
But like honestly, like looking at Tony Stark's arc over the entire MCU, from being a changed man to being one who would risk his life to save the universe, it's like that storytelling, that like that arguably is like number 2 superhero for me now. And like goddamn, like there's a like I personally like really would look up to Iron Man because like damn, just been a futurist the whole time, and he is built up, and like he was the beginning of this entire cinematic universe.
2008.
Yep, 2008. Like goddamn.
I remember in theaters.
Shit.
I remember I was in Montana even, not for Iron Man but for Cat, and I saw it with my brother, and we were the only two, and no one knew what was gonna happen with this movie.
No one knew.
Yeah, no one knew.
And it was a slow build up. We didn't know what was gonna happen, and then First Avengers and crazy success kept on going, snowballing, and we get to here, and we're just like,
Bada boom.
that's it. Wow.
Yeah, and like as looking to his entire arc throughout the films, like I really kind of personally connect to Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and then just like that final moment, just like, goddamn, just goddamn.
Right. I'm assuming that's your number one.
Yeah, that's
and
my
I
number
told
one.
I told you that whole section can be one.
Yeah.
What would be your 2 then?
My 2, just yeah.
You can move everything up and then have a 5th again.
Oh, either way, I'm just gonna say this moment. Like this is the moment that popped into my mind now.
Yeah.
Just like Captain America, Captain America coming back, and then like realizing that he lived the life that he never could.
Yeah, he gets to live that.
Yeah, and like his entire thing, like after First Avenger, is just like the guy who wanted a family and wanted a life died 75 years ago in the ice. And then in Endgame, he got that happy ending.
You wanted it. You wanted it.
Yeah.
Do you remember that whole... I won't call it a meme because it's not a joke. But I remember like saying he held onto to a helicopter from flying away off of...
Oh yeah, from
when
that
he was
Civil
like-
War.
And you know, he had to fight a man in a suit of armor. He got shot multiple times, and the casket is the hardest thing that he has ever had to do.
Yeah.
He's struggling as well. He's strong. He's the strongest one in the room, and he's struggling to hold it.
Yeah.
Like, you think about it this way. You're holding Thor's hammer. Only few are worthy of this, right? And then, a little while later, casket. It's just... Think about that correlation. I don't know.
I'll never forget, though, when he was about to lift it in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
And Thor was like...
Huh?
It's just like, oh, it moved a little bit. I mean, like...
It's like, haha, nothing.
am I still... Okay, am I the only one?
I immediately went to there when I saw the hammer being picked up. I was like, no. And then I knew it. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like
I lost it.
Like ever since that, like in the movie, ever since Thor got Mjolnir back, I was like, Age of Ultron, they built this up.
They built it. The house
they
that
foreshadowed-
Russo's brother built.
They foreshadowed this in Age of Ultron. Like, holy shit, he's totally gonna pick it up. Then when he does it, it's like, oh my god, this is one of the best things ever.
You knew it all along, huh? You knew it.
I knew it.
I knew that if they were going to finish those characters, because we knew that Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., they were done with their contracts.
Yeah.
We knew that. So we knew that they had to satisfy the fans with those endings. They did it beautifully. And I don't know who the writers are. Who are the writers?
Oh, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely.
Did they do story or dialogue?
Story.
Both? Oh.
They did both story and dialogue. Yeah.
Those guys are getting signed to everything.
Yeah, they have to be.
They must be doing a TV show. Or something. I wonder what they've done before this.
Oh, they like the most that I've seen is just like being attached to like other Marvel movies.
Oh, that's fitting.
Yeah.
I think everything just fell into their hands. Everything fell into the writers' hands. Everything fell into the directors. They did it. they took care of their baby, and they and in the process created something that I don't even know if it should be remade. I don't think it. I don't think it should be.
No.
If it was remade, it wouldn't be the same
It
sort
would
of
be
magic.
the same thing because like
It would almost ruin it. I almost don't want to even see it, even if it's a remake or something. I don't want to see it 30 years, 50 years from now. I don't want to see a remake.
Yeah, no.
There's not a single way that you can make that movie more perfect. Maybe more rendering, maybe more design and physics put into it. But besides all the systematic stuff, there's nothing you can change. There's not a single thing that you can change to make it feel better.
Yeah, there's like not anything you could do.
Those 3 hours fly by. You don't even feel it.
Yeah.
You're going 100 miles per hour. The jokes, the action, the drama. Just everything.
And now, here we are. Hey, maybe DC will be like, that was a pretty good thing. Why don't we try that? But they already did with Justice League.
Yeah, no,
Like I said,
like-
we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, they're retracing their steps. They're doing it right.
Yeah. Like, personally, what I believe DC should just do, just like, they shouldn't be trying to just like do the same thing Marvel is. They should just focus on doing their own thing.
Do their own thing, but at the same time, just because you use the same process doesn't mean you're copying. You're using the same process. You can do the origin thing. That's what you did with the comics. They stole some of your characters. Stan Lee didn't hide it.
Hey,
He did it.
Deadpool exists. Let's not forget about that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Deathstroke.
Yeah, Deathstroke, Slade Wilson, Deadpool, Wade Wilson, and it's like, hold on there, buddy. And then even the creator of Deadpool, Rob Liefeld, just saying like, oh yeah, Deadpool was just created because I kind of wanted to just draw Deathstroke.
Imagine if Ryan Reynolds came onto this podcast.
He would run it. He would
He would just be the podcast.
He would gun it. He would just be like, oh my gosh, the amount of one-liners that we would get.
Ooh.
Like,
Think
Ryan
about
Reynolds, if you get...
right.
Hey, man, we're here, man. Just come onto our podcast. We'd love to. Speaking of, we'd love to have you. But honestly, we'd love to have.
How high is your voice right now?
It can go higher, I'll have you know. But hey, if there is any sort of person right now that's listening to us, hey, man, join our podcast. We'd love to have you. We love talking. We love, acting people, celebrity people. You don't even have to be an actor. You could be like, some guy that's like, I don't know. I'm this writer guy that nobody seems to know about. I'd love to talk about it. Well, great. Come on over. We'd love to have you over here.
Okay. Calm down.
Am I done?
Just calm down just for a second. We gotta build.
Ryan Reynolds, we love you.
So, he's getting a little excited. We're gonna cut this short with, if anyone wants to join our podcast,
Do it.
Text to this number. If you're not in Washington, we're not gonna talk to you necessarily unless you can get here. But
We're still figuring this all
talk
out.
to us. I did just give out my phone number. We could bleep it out. And
Yeah,
edit.
just leave it out, yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah, totally, man. Hey.
I kind of screwed up.
No, hey, don't worry. Just some editing.
I should
just
do
some...
an email instead.
We're going to do quite a few bleeps, honestly.
Yeah.
So, that's
For
fine.
this first episode of the podcast, there's certainly a lot of things that need to be edited.
How long did it run?
I think this is like 30 minutes.
I swear to God, if it cut out, it's just...
Yes! It didn't cut out!
Because my phone is running a little low on memory, so here's hoping that it don't run out. Yeah,
All right.
and it didn't. Hey, cool.
I think we should end it soon.
Yeah,
then.
we should.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's do some closing things.
Well...
all right.
And that's it.
What is the closer?
For closing,
Sean is struggling with trying to figure out how to finish this off.
This has been Why Not? We made this because why not? These have
Why
been
not podcasts?
This has been Why Not Podcast because we made it because hey, why not podcast? All right.
Are you serious?
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the guest. Frick.
You can be an honorary member.
you can easily just like.
Oh, I'll just be like, okay.
We can slip you in here
you can slip you in here.
in every episode
Nice.
that you're offered.
Well, hey, I was the guy who gave you my phone.
Yeah, that's
So
very
I'm just
true.
saying. All right, so let's say our names one more time. You go ahead, and then actually no, never mind. I'll do it like this. So these have been the talking guys. I am the guest guy, Sean, and then these are the other two guys. Say your names, buddies.
Go ahead first.
I'm Josh, co-creator.
Yep. And I am Ryan, co-creator. And just before we get off, I just want to say,
Why not?
yeah, why not? But first up, our end game, of course, is to get Ryan Reynolds on this podcast.
Or
so-
anybody.
Anyone on this
Yeah, anybody, like any celebrity, like. But I'm like, especially I'm going in for Ryan Reynolds, especially Ryan Reynolds or Nathan Fillion. You know?
Hey, David Hayter, you do Solid Snake, right? We'd love to have you too. I actually like the Metal Gear Solid series. Oh, Metal Gear, don't be thick. I should do Solid Snake, easy.
Tom Holland, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Anybody?
So Sam Jackson.
Oh,
Sam L. Jackson.
All right.
The guy who's in every movie. I
all right.
swear.
Well, I did my closing statement. Anyone else?
Do you want to do yours?
yep. So I'm Ryan. We're figuring this out. We're gonna post this, and then we'll probably see like a bunch of changes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of changes. Yeah.
And this is Josh signing off from the Why Not podcast. Again, I'm Josh. This is Ryan, co-creator, and Sean, our guest today, maybe honorary member
And phone provider.
and film provider. All right, see you guys.
All right. Sayonara, everybody.
I love you, 3000. Whoever watches this.
See ya. Bye.